Hello everyone. Welcome to Finance Focus. Today's video is about the billionaire's hidden engine. What do modern billionaires really think like? How do they process the world? How do they make choices that lead to such immense outcomes? We often see the results, the companies, the products, the wealth, but we miss the engine that drives it all. It is an invisible machine. It is a set of mental habits, a way of thinking. And here is the interesting part. Billionaires almost always have a grand vision. They see a different future. The real magic happens at a different scale. They break massive goals into tiny, manageable experiments. They look at their big vision through a microscope. This turns abstract risk into something simple and concrete. It turns a 10-year plan into a one-week test. It makes action possible. Consider Airbnb's origin story. Founders Brian Chesky and Joe Gebbia had a vision. Stay in locals' homes. They didn't build a platform first. They ran one small test, took a few pictures, launched a simple website. Their first guests were 3 designers. That tiny test proved strangers would pay. How to copy this habit? Start with one big goal. Professional. Personal. Example. Start a new business. Example. Learn a new skill. Example. Write a book. Now design one small test, 1 week or less. Run it. Write one clear result, then scale or tweak. The second trait shared by many wealthy founders is their relationship with failure. Most of us fear failure. We avoid it. We hide it. We explain it away. The billionaire mind treats failure as its most valuable resource. They are not masochists. They do not enjoy failing. They extract the lesson from the loss. Look at Jeff Bezos and the Amazon Fire Phone, a massive public failure, a reported $170 million write-down. Many leaders would bury it, move on quietly. Bezos did the opposite. He spoke about it openly. If you think that's a big failure, we're working on much bigger failures right now. I'm not kidding. Some will make the Fire Phone look like a tiny blip. To have big successes, you must survive big failures. The lesson is more valuable than the cost. Start with a simple practice. Keep a failure log. Each week, write one thing that went wrong. Ask, what did I learn? Capture one sentence, then one small change for next week. The third pillar of the blueprint is a deep understanding of leverage. No billionaire builds their fortune alone. It is a myth. The lone genius story is rarely reality. Successful founders are masters of leverage. They build systems, they build teams, they use tools, they multiply their effort. They avoid doing everything themselves. A classic example, how Steve Jobs ran Apple. Jobs wasn't the best engineer, coder, or industrial designer. He found the best people. He focused on vision, user experience, and the story Apple told. He leveraged others to build the product and system. This is leverage in its purest form. Make a list of your weekly tasks. Circle one you dislike or aren't good at. Find one person or one tool to help. Automate repetitive tasks. Barter or ask for quick help. Set a short handoff meeting and one simple progress rule. Every task you delegate frees time and energy. Reinvest in strategic thinking, creative problem solving, and relationships. The 3 pillars do not exist in isolation. They are connected by the learning loop. In its simplest form, try, measure, learn, repeat. Billionaires run this loop faster and more often. Think SpaceX. Early rockets failed spectacularly. To outsiders, disaster. To SpaceX, a loop. Try, fail, measure, learn, tweak, repeat. They learned more from failures than competitors learned from success. Make the process intentional. Small change, one metric, scheduled learning. They are ruthless guardians of their attention. Endless distractions, notifications, requests. They say no strategically. They pick a few priorities and dedicate most of their time. Everything you didn't circle becomes your avoid at all cost list. Don't touch them until you win your top 5. Create a weekly focus list of 3. Block 2-hour deep work sessions. Phone off, email closed, door shut. Protecting attention is an active and ongoing battle. By saying no to many good ideas, you create space for the few great ones. and your loop spins faster. Disciplined focus is the fuel of rapid learning. Fewer inputs, better outputs. Let's imagine a woman named Maria. She saw friends struggle to manage study schedules and review notes. Her vision: study smarter, not longer. She didn't quit school. She started small, with the blueprint. She couldn't code, so the first product wasn't an app. It was a simple Google Sheet, templates for notes and review sessions. She shared it with 5 friends. That was her first test. Cost: 0. After a week, she logged every critique. She didn't get defensive. She learned. New version, bigger test. One measurement: 2-week retention. The number was 12, a signal of value. Then leverage. She traded writing help for a simple app prototype. Over 2 years, she ran small tests, kept a failure log, and built a small, complementary team. Vision and process. Fast learning loops. The spreadsheet evolved into a popular app used by thousands. Maria's story is simple: small steps, steady work, and a mind built to learn. Understanding the blueprint is one thing. Living it is another. The difference lies in daily practice. Start small. Install a new mental OS, one line at a time. A 3-part routine in 20 minutes. First, 5 minutes on vision. Look at your main goal. Decide one tiny test that moves you 1% closer. An email, a call, a quick research query. The test must be too small to skip. This is your mission for the day. Second, schedule a 2-hour focus block. Phone off, email closed, door shut. Simply identify a task to delegate or automate tomorrow. Build awareness. Could a template do this? Finally, 5 minutes for hard lessons. Write one thing that went wrong today. Then 1 sentence on what you learned. That is all. Do this for 30 days. Small daily acts compound. You build vision, sharpen priorities, and rewire your relationship with mistakes. Small acts, repeated daily, change thinking and results. End each day a little smarter than you began. The psychological blueprint of a modern billionaire is not a mysterious secret or genetic gift. It is a set of observable, learnable habits, a practical way of thinking. First, bold vision via tiny tests. Second, hard lessons turned into fuel. Third, intelligent leverage of people and systems. These are linked by a relentless learning loop. This lowers fear and replaces anxiety with a concrete step. It brings constant feedback and rapid course correction. It turns an individual into the leader of a system. It balances bold vision with humble daily testing. The system exists to learn and adapt faster. Myths cloud our understanding. Myth, born different. Myth, need huge money. Myth, it's all luck. Facts, habits built over years. Tests that cost little or nothing. These habits increase the surface area where luck can land. This essay is a map, useless unless you take a step. The call is small and achievable. Try one tiny test today. Tonight, write one thing you learned. This week, ask one person for help with one small task. Start small. Keep going. The path will reveal itself. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing videos.